What about having profiles in 2 different provinces? Is that okay?
Yes.
Again, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example.
You need to give examples. I think I cannot make sense if you tell yes. Okay. Okay. Hey everybody. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Talking with Ken. I know you have seen the last episode of where we were discussing about different PNPs and questions and how we involved every one of our followers' questions into it. So if you haven't watched it yet, guys, the link is gonna be right here. Watch it, get informative, and then come back into this video if you haven't watched it yet. Alright, we have a lot of questions, Vishnu. I think I never knew we had to make it into another part.
Let's go.
In the last video, we had discussed about this where I had to put you in a scenario. I want to build a scenario, Vishnu. Now, let's say that you are an international student who came in 2025. You are aware about what are the best opportunities and everything. If you had to choose one of the provinces to make a switch or one kind of job that you had to go through with.
So I believe you underestimated my background now. I'm a registered nurse. So if I wanted to switch, I will not even switch any province.
But now let's say a lot of students have come here and done business related, hospitality related courses. We have a couple of people who have asked us questions like, working as a building operator, is it a good option for an OINP stream?
One thing you need to look into is what is a knock code. Yeah, it can come under the skilled trade worker. But now when you're looking into a PNP, 5 factors is something which you need to consider. So take your pen and paper because this is something going to be very important, and please do share this video with your one of the friend because these 5 factors, if anyone knows, you can determine whether you have to switch the province or not. So first question you need to ask yourself is which province. So I believe Subin is in Ontario. Second question you need to is, okay, which stream? Because again, Ontario do have 8 active PNP streams. So it can be an express entry based PNP. So we can talk about the skilled trade PNP. Okay. Third one, what is the eligibility? The eligibility for the skilled trade PNP is the person need to have a continuous 1 year of experience under the skilled trade. Fourth question you need to look into is, do you need an employer or do you have an employer who can support? Answer to that is because it's an express entry based PNP, Subin don't need to have an employer support. But if it was international student job offer stream, foreign worker job offer stream, in demand stream, definitely Subin may need to get a good employer to support. But last and most important thing is he need to compare with last 1 year. That okay, having a profile, what Subin do have at this point, is it something which has already got the PR for someone in 2024? Because for example, in demand, if I'm looking into the last year 3 to 4 draw which happened, that has happened on 34 and 35 points. So if someone is sitting around 30, 31 points, unfortunately, it's not a good score because everyone is aware about it. Everyone is trying to apply.
Yeah.
So these 5 questions, if you know about it, you can literally able to figure out that will you get a PR in Ontario? Will you get a PR in any other province? Because this 5 questions is technically making the decision about will you get a PNP or not.
Alright, it sounds good, Vishnu. I think one of the questions we had from his name is Travel Grid. Everyone knows about plumber being an electrician thing, but do you think there is opportunities for jobs like Glacier and all that?
Definitely. Let me tell you a secret. So again, you reached till the second part of the video. So now let me tell you one of the pro tip. If you really want to get a PR and you are a person who really want to do something in Canada, you should look into those kind of jobs where there is less competition. So if you're looking into glacier, you're looking into metal sheet worker, painter, drywall worker, the roof carpenter, you will not see too much of competition. And that is how you need to focus more on, so that would be your best bet to get the PR. But second thing is 90% of the PNPs, I would say 95% of the PNPs, you go to any province, need employer support. Only express entry based PNP don't need an employer support, and look into the rarest knock codes which people are working, that just increase the probability of PNP.
Wow. One of the biggest things, Vishnu, I was thinking about right now about PNPs, which not many people talk about, is those jobs in tier 4, 5s and how they can be eligible for PNPs.
So now every provinces do have a different sort of PNPs, and definitely one segment like in demand stream in Ontario, where you can even go with a tier 4 and 5. So basically person like shipping and receiver, machine operator, machine cleaner, like even the laundry cleaners, there is a specific knock code for that, where if you're a commercial one, definitely you can able to go through a PNP. 3 conditions in Ontario. 1, you need to be having an employer which is outside GTA. Second one, you need to have a median wage. And third one, you need to have a supportive employer. Same thing with Nova Scotia, Prince Edward, Saskatchewan, everywhere there is an in-demand stream or there is a low-skilled worker stream, which is definitely is one of a easier pathway, even if you're working tier 4 and 5. But look into all 5 points. If you have not watched that, just skip back, take a note, because that can tell you whether that's a good opinion or not. Because if you go with tier 4 and 5, directly you are removing the express entry options. So if someone asks me, I would always say that keep a express entry as option number 1, work under tier 0, 1, 2, 3, so that you will have a PNP as a backup option. But going 4 and 5 literally diminish all the options.
Shout out to Preet for asking this question, because even she also had a follow-up question to this was, what are the scope of in-demand jobs outside of GTA?
So Preet, it's a really good opportunity. Last year, we had a huge number of applications which we have submitted under the in-demand. And yes, if you are meeting around 34, 35 points, definitely it's the best way to get a PR.
All right, to a whole different aspect of PNP, Vishnu. What do you think is a good time that we can apply for a PNP?
I would definitely say that any time you can apply for the PNP. Even some of the PNP streams you can apply when you are on visitor record or you are on visitor visa, because these are the job offer. Same thing with the AIP also, where even if you're not in Canada but you fulfill all the eligibility, you can even apply for the AIP being outside Canada or being on a visitor visa. The day you land in Canada, to every international student, you should have a very clear path that, okay, what you wanted to achieve in next 2 years. Let me tell you my personal experience. I have spent $350 in 2015 for a consultation on the third day after I landed in Canada. My roommates called me mad. They said that, okay, who spent $350 for a single consultation with someone in BC, a lawyer, a white Canadian lawyer? Why didn't you go with someone who is from our background? Because there's a free consultation. But trust me, that $350 which I spent on the third day after landing here got my PR in 1.5 years. 2015-16, if you have your brother, sister, or uncle, aunt, someone, talk to them. They were just moving around the provinces. And I got my PR in Ontario, in Kitchener, where I have studied. You need to have a focus on what you want in Canada and always plan 2 years ahead that, okay, where you want to see yourself. That's how you get success and a stress-free immigration in Canada.
When you said visitor record right now, that you can even apply on visitor record, but aren't most of the provinces dependent on the employer? So you know that you cannot even work on being on visitor record, right?
Before I give an answer to that, if you're still here, subscribe. Trust me, at midnight, my team is doing this video because, again, they care for you. And your each like and subscribe is literally going to promote them to make more videos and make you educated about the whole stream. Going back to the question now.
I mean, we had to stay up to 12:45 to get this man right here.
Yes, so now, if I'm talking about Ontario, okay? So in Ontario, there is a particular stream, which is a job offer stream, employer job offer stream. So now there is an international student job offer stream, foreign worker job offer stream, and in-demand job offer stream. These three, as the name suggests, it's a job offer stream. So for example, if a student is there who have a 9 months of experience as a shipping and receiver, unfortunately, during his work permit, he didn't find any employer. But after his status was expired, he applied for visitor record, and now he find an employer in London.
Okay.
That particular individual can still eligible to apply under the in-demand stream job offer being on a visitor visa.
Oh, so you don't always have to be employed.
No.
Okay.
That's why I said that. It's a job offer stream. So you need a job offer. So for example, if a student is there who had a 2 years of experience as a cook, but unfortunately that particular employer don't support for the PNP. But now the particular applicant now changed the employer. He went to a good hospital or a good company where employer ready to support for the PNP. That particular applicant is still eligible for foreign worker job offer stream. Not many people know about it. Everyone focus on international student job offer stream. But once again, it's all knowledge. If you start looking into it, immigration is vast.
Yeah.
And there is always multiple ways to get the PR. Even if you are on visitor record, you have a good employer, reach us. We can tell you what are the options you are remaining with. But please, don't keep it for the last moment, because most of the clients who come to me, they go everywhere. They spend their 2.5 years. And last 2-3 months, sir, what I can do? My work permit's about to expire in next 2 months. And at the end of the consultation, they put a remark that, sir, I didn't know about you guys. If I would have taken the same consultation 1 year back, I might be PR.
Yeah, I know that.
So we are not the one who is telling you, okay, spend this much of money, we will get you an employer. You pay me this much, I will get you an LMI. You go to study French, you change the province. We literally take around 15 to 30 minutes just to collect your information before the consultation even starts. People say that, okay, 1 hour consultation. Our consultation has no limit. My consultation literally went sometime 2 hours, 3 hours. But again, I can give you one guarantee. Whoever took the consultation, at the end of the consultation, I can put my ethical responsibility there. That person will be happy and clear with all the options the person has.
Yeah, I know. There has been even cases where we had to go from immigration consultation into counseling sessions as well.
Counseling comes soon. They are just got brainwashed by the people surrounding to them, social media, that made them believe that they will not get a PR. When we just talk to them like a family, literally they get connected. And that's why I said the biggest achievement what I have in my life is my CAN team and my CAN family. Because when people come to me and say that, sir, you tell me what I should do and I will do that, that's a huge respect. So you just take the case. I know whatever you say, that will get me the PR. Huge word.
Yeah.
And trust me, that is something which give me kick in my life, that I should do more consultation, more approvals coming. And that's what you have seen in the CAN approval videos also.
All right. There are a couple of other people, like we have Hanny Francis, who has asked very interesting question. Is that can one person apply for 2 streams at the same time?
Answer is yes. So definitely you can apply for multiple PNP stream at the same time. Now let me give you the example. If an international student is there who did bachelor's from back home, had a 3 years of welder experience, came to Canada, had a 1 year of welder experience, his employer is supportive. Guess what? He have 4 to 5 different options right away there. First one, he's qualified under Express Entry FSW because he have experience from back home. Second, he is qualified under Express Entry CEC because he have experience, 1 year experience in Canada also. Third one, he's also qualified under the Federal Skilled Trade stream because he have a 1 year of experience, not just in regular job, under the skilled trade. Third option. Fourth option, because he had a 1 year of experience and he just recently passed out, he's qualified under International Student Job Offer stream, where if he is having a minimum wage as per the NOC code, he's qualified. Fifth one, because he had a 3 years of same experience, 1 year of experience in Canada, overall 4 years of experience, whereas in foreign worker job offer stream, the person only need 2 years of experience. Now that qualify him under the foreign worker job offer stream.
Yeah.
Now he need a median wage and employer support. So think about a simple profile where the person might be thinking that, okay, my age is 33, 35, 40, I may not get a PR. That particular individual may get 5 options, and yes, all the options are open for that one particular applicant. It's not misrepresentation. Misrepresentation is that in one of the profile you're saying you have worked as a welder. Second profile you're saying that you worked as a machine operator. Get the point? So now the different NOC codes. But if you can look into one NOC code which qualifies into multiple streams, why not?
So it is possible. It's not that it's not possible.
Again, whatever you hear outside, that's the limited information. Like people say that unaccompanied spouse is not possible. It is possible. That's why that's in IRPA. There is a particular section about the unaccompanied spouse PR. No one can say that if you do that, you will get a refusal. It depends upon the explanation. Okay, you need to put a proper documentation. You do that, you get an approval. Again, it's straightforward. Experience, knowledge, and documentation.
What about having profiles in 2 different provinces? Is that okay?
Yes.
Again, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example.
You need to give examples. I think I cannot make sense if you like tell yes.
Okay.
Like, okay.
For example, an IT professional guy is there who have a 3 years of, who did degree, 3 years of experience. He worked as a software developer who came to Ontario, had a 1 year of experience, and now he got an employer in Alberta where he's looking into the opportunity stream. That particular applicant is qualified once again under Express Entry FSW because he have experience from back home. Express Entry CEC because he have 1 year of Canadian work experience. He qualified under Human Capital Priority stream, which is the Ontario Express Entry PNP. And again, he's qualified under the Opportunity stream in Alberta because he do have an employer who can support him for that particular stream. So now point is 2 federal, 1 Ontario, and 1 Alberta stream PNP. The person is getting qualified. Change your mindset. Think out of the box.
What about people who are in one province and their employer is situated in another province, like they're in Alberta, but the person is working remotely in Ontario? Can they apply for the PNP application being in Ontario and apply for one in Alberta?
Possible. When you're submitting for PNP, there's an intention to reside. You need to put that in. So for example, if right now your spouse is here, she's working or he's working, you are working remotely for Alberta, you need to include something called intent to reside in Alberta. So you can say that, okay, I'm currently in Ontario because I've studied there. I have my wife who's currently working here, but we are planning to move there in next couple of months. Beautiful. You can still go through that. Even there is a certain PNPs which you can do without being in that province. You can get your PR, and after PR only you have to move. Common example is human capital priority stream. I have a lot of clients who got PR through this particular stream, being in Montreal, being in Alberta, being in BC, being in Saskatchewan. And after they get a PR, they just move here, stay here for 2 years, get the PR, and then again, once someone come to Ontario, mashallah, you will never leave Ontario.
Okay. I have another question.
Go on.
What are the major documents that everyone have to consider while applying for any PNP?
First of all, you need to prove that you wanted to reside there. So if you never reside there, you don't have any documents. Then your explanation letter is the only thing which will work there. That, okay, I'm just be here because of this reason, but I will move as soon as I get my PNP. The stronger the letter, easier to get the PNP. But if you're already being in that province, then you can include your driving license, health card, you can include the lease agreement, you can include the bills, everything to prove that you already establish yourself in that particular province. And yeah, there is a genuine intention to reside in the same community or the province. So this is not just for the PNP. This is same applicable for RCIP or AIP also, intent to reside.
One of the downfalls that you had said about PNPs is the support of the employer.
And last and most important thing, which downfall of the PNP is 100% dependency on the employer. The day you started working with an employer, if you plan to put a PNP, that technically making you both bond together. If you leave the job, you lose your PR. If your employer fires you, you lose your PR.
What if your employer is not ready to support you, but they are eligible to support you? Like, if you have to convince the employer, what's the best way you can do it?
Request, proper question, proper explanation. So for example, if your employer is qualified, first thing you have to put a request. Okay, I need support through you. Question, can you support me for PNP? This is the question. Answer, if you support me for the PNP, I'm going to be working with you for next 2 to 3 years. So now you have requested, you have put a proper question that no, I just not like layman language that, okay, can you support me for PR? Can you support me for PNP, International Student Job Offer Stream? You just made it very clear. These things, if you just make it clear, I don't think any employer will say no if the employer understand and value the particular employee.
Is there any necessity of a wage requirement for any of these PNPs?
Yes. So now it depends upon which stream you're going through. International Student Job Offer Stream need minimum wage as per the NOC code. Foreign Worker Job Offer Stream need median wage as per the NOC code. And in-demand stream also need a median wage as per the NOC code. Whereas Foreign Worker and International Student is for tier 0, 1, 2, 3. In-demand is for tier 4 and 5. And let's do one more thing to just make it more interesting. I'm going to put the link below. And also comment that which NOC code you are working and what you think, which PNP you might get qualified. Put your question there. My team and I will look into it, and if we can able to answer, definitely you can see that in a reply comment.
My Muthumanis, if you watched until here, make sure you subscribe for us. We have Arsh Mehri who has asked, thank you Arsh for the question, welding work in a truck company. I think it was one of the questions that you had asked, like, from a NOC code from in one this thing welding and but in a different thing. Is it a great option for PNP?
So now the point is, I need to ask which trucking company do have a welders. It might be trucking infrastructure,
trailers and everything where they kind of like build.
So now the point is not trucking. It's a manufacturing sector. So once again, the question to you now is, what are the duties on your experience letter? Because like I said, most of the people when they come to me, they tell me a designation, say that, okay, can you able to help me to find a NOC code? And answer to me or any professional who know about the immigration will tell you that NOC code is not depending upon your job title. It depends upon the duties you perform. But yeah, if you are under the manufacturing where you're using the welding, then definitely you can go under the welder, which is under the skill trade. If your employer is supportive, definitely that is one of the very good option to get the PR. Skilled with any sort of PNP, international student, foreign worker, best way to get the PR in 2025 and 2026.
And is the welding still one of the most top priority options?
Still there, but now the point is just don't depend upon one, like skilled trade.
Because I think there was a couple of draws where the welding knockout was not called.
Yes.
And then later they called for one.
They called in the category based express entry draw. So again, the welder is good, not just if you're just relying on one particular stream. So if someone is having a welder experience sitting on 400 points, believing that, okay, last year there was a trade draw, like my friend got a PR, this is a good stream. No, it is not. But also the category based express entry draw, other streams will open for you. Even there are other provinces which can show interest to get you the PNP. Good भाई, अच्छा है, but जितना हो सकता है ये notice करो कि knock code क्या है और whether employer will support or not. All the best.
OINP is a very vast stream, Vishnu, and suppose someone who is starting off with this whole immigration journey, how do they prepare themselves, or what are the things that they need to look into?
The first and most important thing, do the consultation. Again, I don't usually say that take it with us. You can do the same consultation with anyone, but please do not go with those individuals who are free. Free means marketing. Don't go with them. But yes, if you trust someone, or you can do your own research, you can go through the YouTube videos like this, or anyone else who is making a detailed long videos. I recommend this to every international student, that while you're studying, have a one consultation with any immigration firm and have a backup second opinion also from another immigration firm. Even it is free appointment, that is fine, because you can ask them questions and they are just going to reply you back.
And do it while you're studying. Most of them have student discounts.
Yes. So again, with us, if you're taking a consultation while you're studying, you're getting around $75 discount on our usual consultation fees, but do it anywhere. 2025, 2026 is going to be a little bit more harsh on immigration. But yes, if those people who are well planned, trust me, PR is still possible in 1 to 2 years if you plan properly.
I think I'm going to wrap up the whole session, Vishnu. I think we all about to sleep up on this bed table right now. But for all those who have already created the profile, they have almost 1 year left in their work permit. Do you still recommend them to stay in that option, or do you recommend them to try for something else?
No, it all depends upon profile to profile, because if international student is there, that is only possible within 2 years of your course completion. So if someone is only having a 1 year of work permit remaining, international student is already out of option. Now, the person may go under the foreign worker job offer stream, or if the person have in demand, definitely the in demand stream is there. First of all, you need to look into eligibility. And like I mentioned in multiple videos and during my consultation, that don't just stick with one option. Always have 3 options minimum, so that if one doesn't work, second and third is there. Second doesn't work, at least third is there. Third must work. But again, that you will come to know once you evaluate your profile. Never compare apple with pineapple. The same say goes that, okay, if your friend might be moving, your friend might be doing something, that may not be the same case with you. So think twice, and once again, think out of the box. Very important. Let me give you a pro tip if you are the one who is looking for the PR. And again, if you watch the first and second video, you can correlate this. Pro tip for the PNP is having an employer. It's not about changing the province. It's all about having an employer. If you have a good employer, you will definitely get PR in one or other way. It all depends upon where your employer is, what sort of industry the person is. Again, all those factors. But definitely, if I can say, if you have a good employer who say, yeah, I can support you, you can get a PR. But please stay away from food industry and service industry. Those 2 streams are not good in 2025, 2026. With this note, we come to end of this wonderful session where the CAN family asked a lot of questions, which I believe most of the international students are looking for. If you like this session, please give a thumbs up, like our channel, subscribe, and please do share this video with one of your friends who might looking for a genuine information about the Canadian immigration. This is for CAN family from the CAN team.
And a huge shout out to all the people who have dropped in your questions. Guys, we do look into the questions. We don't just generally ask it.
If you have any questions or concerns related to immigration, put the comment below. We are always there with you. We always reply to each and every comment. It's never going to be unseen because you are a part of a proud CAN family.
Ooh, big words.
Yes.
That's a wrap for today. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching and staying along until the end. Wishing you all the best and cheers.
Like, subscribe.
So like, share, subscribe.